Yo, what is good, everyone? What is good? What is good? Let me pull my screen up. What's up, Ace of XTV? Welcome back. Killzone stream. This is the last Killzone stream of the week. So hopefully we can make it count. I'm going to pull up TradingView. It's been an amazing day so far. Called the market pretty well. We actually called these shorts. I was short into the open, which I don't often get short before market open, but I felt really strongly about the move today. I took it live on PFM TV as well, called out the whole idea. So definitely can talk about that. And I mean, the market's still moving. There's volatility. So I think there's going to be setups today. I think there's going to be setups for the kill zone. We'll see what's going on. James Bruce, I believe, will be joining us soon. So we'll keep an eye out for him. I'll make sure to pull him up on stage. What up, Charlie? Following over from PFM. Welcome, brother. 21 Savage, how we doing? What's up? What's up? ASFX TV. Juan, what up, man? Dutch, how we doing? Tony, Tanner, Francisco. What's going on, guys? How's it going? What up? What up? Yeah, it's been a good stream so far, man. Good day of trading. Bro, as soon as I got done with Prop for Match TV, though, I wanted to relax, eat some lunch. Nope. Had to feed the baby. So that's why I was a little late right now. Just freaking rushing over. Oh, and we got James on right here. So if you guys see me munching in the corner, I'm just trying to eat my chicken on stream. I know it's not professional, but what are you going to do? You got to do it sometimes.
Yo.
What's up, bro?
What's up, boss?
How's it going, man? How are you? How was your trading so far today?
Oh, good, bro. I actually, yeah, I can share my screen.
Yeah, go for
it. I feel embarrassed sometimes to share when you're trading well like this, bro.
What do you mean?
Like you feel like you're scamming us.
Trust me, guys, we're not scamming. We lose it too. We also lose.
Of course. But yeah, this month I've been green every day, bro. So
fucking amazing. Sick.
Yeah. Yeah, so another green day in the books, but it's small size again. I'm not trying to trade too much. This is just on one. Remember, I told you yesterday that I'm not copy trading, so it's just one of my funded accounts with FTMO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You caught the shorts then?
Yeah, but on YM, bro. I got YM shorts.
Oh, you're the YM boy.
Well, I had YM yesterday and had it today, but I can go to the 5-minute chart. So I basically, ES and NQ were selling off quite heavily. So I basically just got short at that view app over there. And I really like that pop into the highs and then the move back lower. So I got short and I literally got out at previous day's highs and it ends up tanking another 200 points. But it is what it is.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took a similar trade. I can show you mine real quick.
Yeah, let's check yours.
Oh my God. Dude, I missed like 70% of the sell-off, but I was short up here at the open. On Tradeify and on my dude, I didn't even realize I had some take profit trader evaluations that I didn't even know existed. Like I totally forgot about them. So I took the short on those too and hit almost like max profit on those, which I've never traded with take profit trader, but those daily payouts are getting pretty attractive. I've been seeing a lot of people kill it with them. So,
Sure.
but these are my Tradeify funded accounts. We're up like 800 on the 3. About halfway to the profit target on these, which I'm really hyped about, man, because, I told you guys I was having a tough February. 2 weeks ago, these accounts I had like $800 of drawdown left in them. And the 150Ks, they give you a lot of drawdown. You get 6,000. So I was about to blow these accounts and I just grinded them back, dude, just slowly. It took 2 weeks and we're back to equity highs, which is dope. So halfway to the profit target on these, that would be amazing if we can lock that in. And then take profit trader. I took the exact same trade, but it was up here. So I took this live on PFM TV, but we got short up here after it swept London session high. It looks like one of those perfect entries, but it was just one of those days where it was really clear. There's a few reasons that I like this. Let me clean up this chart and I could go over it from a technical perspective. Also, chat, let us know if you're green or red. Like, drop your P&L. Let's get a P&L check in here. Okay, so let me put up midnight again. The midnight retracement was a big factor, as well as a couple of other things. So here's midnight open, right? Which was at around 25,300, let's say. Number one, we know that we ripped up here in the NVIDIA earnings. Now, I felt like I was going to want to fade these earnings the next day because of how this played out, man. Like, we had this insane run up before the earnings, right? I mean, it felt like the market was already pricing in the positive NVIDIA data, meaning this is like happens all the time. How many people do you think waited for that NVIDIA earnings release and were bullish today just based off that fact? It's a thing that you see all the time. And I'm not just talking about like day traders. I'm talking about swing traders. I'm talking about retail, people just buying stock. People are buying right here up at the top. So that was one reason I was like, I think we could fade this because for the last 2 days, we've been going up in anticipation of that earnings release. Number two, we had a clear imbalance right here. Very clear imbalance. The market did sweep liquidity. So if I go to the hourly, you can see these like stacked highs right up here.
Yeah.
The market came right to them. And this is where we stopped. You look at that hourly candle, no closure above it, wick through, close back below, and then we go lower. Now, from a structure and intraday perspective, though, I know I have this imbalance. This was the target, but there's other confluence for this. It's not just the fact that there's an imbalance here. Also, there's equal lows right here. Perfect equal lows, which also line up with the Asia session. And there was also a bearish SMT divergence up here. Oops, this is the fib. Let me put up a trend line. There was also an SMT divergence right here where NQ did not take this high, ES did. So just a lot of confluence for this. There was a draw on liquidity. There was like higher time frame context and midnight retracement. We were above midnight open, which pretty much always at the open, I try to just trade to midnight. Like that's my bread and butter. I'm always looking to do that when I can. So that was the trade. And yeah, we got out way before it stopped ripping lower, but I don't really care. And that's the trade I took, man. That's it.
Nice.
And that was on Tradeify and Take Profit Trader.
And those other accounts that you took payout on, do you still have them?
The Tradeify payout from January, those accounts?
Yeah. Did you?
Oh, no, dude. I blew those like right after because I took that payout and that's when then February came in and I've just been sucking.
Sure.
February. I feel like this is the first week I feel back in flow.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's been sucking.
Yeah, straight up. I've just been sucking at trading like for the first half of February. It's been brutal.
Sure.
I feel like this week I feel really good. Last week it started to get better, but it was still tough. I think I had 2 red days last week as well. But my goal was just to not blow these new Tradeify accounts that, because I reset them after I got the payout. I'm like, all right, I could reset the accounts. I got the same amount, 3. But then I almost blew them and I was like, damn, I need to just size down, just be extra careful. I really don't want to blow these accounts. So yeah, we saved them, man. And now we're back up at equity highs.
Yeah, I remember that you said yesterday you were down, like you had like such little drawdown left.
Yeah, the Apex accounts too. I mean, I had a similar situation with those, and I'm still trading those too, guys. I got the 11 Apex PAs. Same thing happened in February with these. I gave them, I mean, I have 4 of them that are newer. Those are up almost 1,000. These ones are like solid, but I have these 7 that have $500 of drawdown left. But I got them back from $80 of drawdown. They were pretty much blown, and I got them back up from $80 of drawdown left to 500. So all I'm doing is trading 1 micro. That's all I'm doing on these accounts. So if I do take a trade today for the kill zone, it's going to be on these, and we're going to trade 1 micro. That's it.
Sure. Yeah, I by the end of the day, kind of like I might go to a different account to see if we get anything. I would like to see a little bit of a bounce. We're actually still green on the week, funny enough.
Why wouldn't you be? Aren't you? What did you have a?
No.
bad
I'm
week?
saying green on the week in terms of the
NASDAQ.
yes, it's actually above the
Gotcha.
weekly open. Yeah, yeah.
Got you. Yeah. What do you think? I mean, I know we don't care too much about the higher time frame, but do you have any idea where you think this market's going in the next?
Bro, it's a bit of a tricky one. Wime's actually been trying to hold up a little bit better. We are still trading at, remember good old days, above the EMAs. But we are on NQ. Let's go to NQ. We're actually still trading like we've been in such a range, bro. Like, look, to start the year, we've literally been moving sideways. Look at this. Like, literally, here we go. Start of Jan. Like, literally, we moved higher to start the year, had a flash down end of Jan, and now we're kind of still trading above that support level at like 24K. So, yeah.
And that's daily chart. Yeah. We've just been stuck in a brutal range.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we opened up the year on the NASDAQ at 25,493. I mean, we're only 500 points from that, you know?
Yeah, we're not very far from all-time highs. Like, this market can go back up there within 3 days.
Yeah, pretty quickly. We are off all-time highs. We are, what's that? 6%. And we still are trading. I know a lot of like swing traders look at that 200 EMA on the daily chart. We are still trading above that as well.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where are we at right now? I mean, I do think we're gonna just make a new low a day, most likely here. But I don't really have a short.
Probably, yeah. Intraday, we're probably looking like we probably will make a new low of day. Low of day is at 24,864.
Let's see. Dutch in the chat. What up, bro? He says he's up $230 today. Let's go. Nice. Remy, what's up, man? Brian. Remy says, I went all in this morning since that's my last day until subscription renews. I'm up 1,500 on the day, and now I'm looking for 500 more to pass my eval. Let's go.
Nice.
Sick, dude. So wait, can you pass today? Do you have to deal with the consistency rule or anything, or you're like good? Let's try and get it passed. I think the point is you'd rather just have it passed because then you don't have to pay the monthly fee again, right? So you want to pass it today.
Yeah. So
is that the idea?
Yeah. Well, then, yeah. I mean, that would make sense, right?
Yeah.
Because then you don't have to trade. You don't have to pay the subscription again. Yeah.
Yeah. The only other perspective I guess you could have with that is he could also blow the account though, or he could just leave it today. He pays the fee, but at least he's kept his profits, and then tomorrow he makes $500.
Yeah.
You could look at it like that too. Afternoon.
Yeah, Nvidia's down 5.5% now.
Damn. Look at that, bro. Earnings. Everyone was probably so bullish. I bet like my cousin or someone bought Nvidia stock yesterday. You know what I mean?
It did spark on earnings, that's for sure. 5%, and then literally back down. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, you also had Trump's like State of the Union speech yesterday too.
Yeah.
I feel like they just pumped the market up for those two things, and now they just erased the entire move. But I don't know, man. So here, I'll pull back to my screen. I do see a potential daily target. This would be crazy, I guess, in theory, if this happened today. But I do think this is where the market's going. I'd be surprised if we don't take this by Friday, by tomorrow. So you can clip that. I think we're about to erase this entire move. We have equal lows right here, right? And could we go up first? Like maybe we start to consolidate for the rest of the day. We move up into one of these fair value gaps, and then tomorrow we push it down one more time to these equal lows. But I feel pretty strongly about targeting these. I would like to look for these going into tomorrow. Of course, I mean, listen, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But that's kind of my idea right now. I do think we're about to erase all of this and take out these lows here. Just hard for where we're at today because we've really expanded.
Yeah, it's difficult to trade when you're like sitting when you've already moved so much in a day.
What's crazy is look at this volatility though, James. Like from here to the low a day is another 200 ticks on NQ. With 1 mini, that's $1,000 swing. 5 micros, that's a $500 swing. It's like crazy.
How many points is 200 ticks?
200 ticks is 50 points on NQ.
Okay, 50 points.
Yeah. The thing is, they're cheap. They're more cheap to buy another account than renew the subscription. Oh, Remy, that's Apex then, I'm guessing, right? Yeah, bro. With Apex, you never want to let that shit renew. Like you never want to keep it for the renewal because it becomes more expensive. So yeah, you got to try and full port that shit. If I had to pick a direction, I would tell you short. I think that's pretty obvious. See, I am live on, yeah, we're live on YouTube as well. Dope. Chat, I'm going to put our elevator music on in the background. Let me know if it's too loud or if it's annoying or something.
Yeah, NQ bouncing a little bit off the lows.
All right, we're going to see. I'm going to close out Tradeify so I don't even risk the profits we made today. I don't even want to make a mistake. Apex, we're doing the 1 micro challenge, James. I'm trading 1 micro on these fucking accounts. That's it.
Sure. 1 micro challenge.
Hey, well, Mr. Zinc. What?
You have to because of the drawdown, right?
For now, yeah. I mean, with 1 micro, $500 of drawdown is like 1,000 ticks. I'd have to lose 1,000 ticks, so I should be all right. Do you know Mr. Zinc on X?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so I mean, he did this. He traded 20 Apex accounts, 1 micro on all his positions, and he took a 30K payout. Shout out, Mr. Zinc. Looking for a retest of New York Open VWAP or low a day VWAP. All right. I mean, I'm tempted to just throw in a short right here and target that low a day. I'd be pretty surprised if we don't take it. Let's see. Let me see what ES is doing, guys. All right. There's no SMT divergence. That's good for us. We're pretty close to that low a day. I do think we're just going to push one more time. We tapped into some 15-minute fair value gaps in here. I think I might go for this. We got the copy trader on.
On NQ, yeah?
On NQ, short, 1 micro.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't be heavy sized this anyway because it's just so.
Yeah, this is not a sniper entry. This is not best trade in the world, but we're just gonna go for it, man.
You're getting Remy to throw the stars one.
Yeah, maybe don't follow me on this one yet, Remy. Wait to see if it goes a bit higher and then hit the short. I would say like just basic probabilities. It's way more likely we take these lows out before we like come back up to 25,000, but we will see. Bro, one thing about trading very small size is like it's impossible to get stressed out trading.
Oh, of course.
Like on my Tradeify accounts, I'm trading minis. Every time I'm in a trade in this volatility, I'm on edge and I'm trying to take the best trade possible. When I'm on these Apex accounts, I'm just like, I think it's going lower. This is a good draw on liquidity. Here's a decent spot. Let me just take it. I'm not even worried about it. All right, we'll see, guys. If this works, we're going to target right around low a day. I do think it's possible before we go for that low a day for the market to come up into here. This is a really small fair value gap, but it is there. And it's a 15 minute. So the market does like to draw up into those. Let's clean up this chart.
Yeah, I think also once you are green on the day, like you and I are, it's probably best to go to other accounts to trade, right?
I mean, yeah, it's, I call it risk sinking. I've been doing that forever. I mean, if I take a win on a certain set of accounts, I'm done, dude. Now I have a green day no matter what happens. Even if worst case scenario, maybe I blow some other accounts in a worst case scenario. At least I'm green on the others. It's the best way to trade, in my opinion. I mean, you're doing that with FTMO, essentially.
Yeah, of course.
So they don't get mad at you if you do that. Like they're okay with you, let's say, taking a short in the morning, losing the trade, and then shorting higher again later the next day on another account, winning that trade, and then just you stop trading that account and take your payout.
Yeah, of course. I don't have any.
It's good.
I haven't got any emails, so
That's good. Let's see. It's not an optimal entry here, guys. Like I said, we're short 1 micro. I really don't think we're about to just put in a higher low and make a whole new higher high. I think at least one of these indexes will make a lower low. And then if there's like an SMT or something, I think maybe that's a better opportunity for a long. I'm going to watch ES. This is a 15-minute fair value gap. It's probably going to move a little higher into that gap, and we'll see what happens there. But I don't see any like equal highs or anything like that I think the market really needs to move into before it takes low a day. So we're going to sit in this trade.
how was the did you take that trade on stream, the short earlier?
From this morning?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I was short from I go live every day at 8 a.m. and we got short at like 8. Nah, we got short at like 9:10, like 20 minutes before the open.
Jeez, before the open even.
Yeah, because it just felt like a really good spot. I usually don't trade pre-market, but it just felt like a good spot to get short.
Sure.
Based off the setup. We were lucky with that because it just pushed down. If I waited, I probably would have not gotten an entry. So you're watching ES. All right, ES just touched that 15-minute fair value gap. If I go to the 15-minute, you can see it right here. If we get a 15-minute closure above here, I would maybe cut my NQ trade. But this really theoretically should hold us for a low a day if I'm going to be right, I think. Would you recommend to watch the liquidity course if I'm trading VWAPs? I mean, not necessarily because there's nothing about VWAPs in there. Not to, I mean, not to make it sound like nobody should watch my course, but if you trade VWAPs, there's literally not a single, I don't say the word VWAP once. So if you want to learn fair value gaps, if you want to learn liquidity concepts, if you want to learn volume profile is a big component of the course. Those are the things that it will teach you, which you can complement VWAP with volume profile. There's absolutely, like, those things work really well together. Randy does it. He uses VWAP and volume profile. I think even Austin has been using some volume profile lately, and they all use VWAP. So you can do that. But just make sure you want to learn those things. Like if you want to learn VWAP stuff only, then there's no reason to watch my course. If you want to find stuff to complement VWAP, watch my course. Something to ask you guys, a bit random, but what was the aha moment that turned you into a profitable trader? You got an answer for that one, Bruce?
Well, I don't think there is actually like one moment.
I was gonna say I don't think there is an aha moment at all. But
yeah, I think you're always learning in that. But I think one thing that's helped me is I think for me, the big one is having like daily loss limits in place, particularly when you are trading your own personal cash accounts, but even the prop firm accounts too. You know, I spoke about this yesterday where you can have you can actually be green for 4 days of the week, but 1 day of the week crushes all your losses from the previous 4 days. So I think the main thing for me was just having loss limits in place.
So you think that helped you just get to the point of being able to have some success, was the daily loss?
Well, yes, because I think for most traders, even I'm obviously talking my own experience, but I'll trade well for like 3 weeks in the month, and then my one week would knock back all of those 3 weeks, and then it's like you're back to square one. Whereas if you have the loss limits in place, you know, it doesn't mess you up for the rest of the month, essentially, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I can also bring up an
that's-
article here, Zach. You can share my screen in a bit. Let me just find it. You know, let's find this here. So I love it's from Steve Burns. It was a guest appearance. Austin actually worked with the guy that wrote the article. I think at T3 before he started ASFX. But
T3.
yeah, let's find it here. Scott Redler is his name. He worked at T3 with Austin. But let's find it here for you. Sorry, I think it was. Geez, there's so many adverts on this bloody website, bro.
What is this website?
This is Steve Burns' website. You know Steve Burns from Twitter posts a lot of like educational stuff and everything like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm trying to find the actual thing here. This is an article called eight tips for traders, but I'm trying to find it here. Here we go. Found it. Learn to lose small. I like to say we can handle paper cuts, but we can't handle gushes. A lot of traders will actually be fairly consistent, and then they'll find a way to give it back. They'll lose a month's worth of profit in 15 minutes. You might be surprised at how often traders' P&L looks like this. As I've just stated, like up 750, up $2,000, blah, blah, going along nicely, and then all of a sudden give back all the profits in 1 day. So I think like for me, it was learning to accept that losses are going to happen. But if you have those loss limits in place, now I'm talking about actually having a loss limit in place in the back end, right? Not your personal loss limits or your mind loss limits, but actually having them in the back end. This can really, really help with that. So yeah. Smooth sailing and then a huge loss. Let's say you make 50,000 during a big market rally. If you lose 20,000 on that drawdown, you're either taking too much. So basically what he's saying is you don't want your P&L to look like this, where you make on average $2,000 a day, and then all of a sudden you lose 15,000 in 1 day, because you're going to have to make like 8 winning days in a row to make back that one losing day. So I think just having the loss limits in place, Zach, that's something that helped me a lot in my trading. I think it's probably for me the most important bit, because I can stack winning days together. But
Sure.
when we go on tilt sometimes and you don't have those loss limits in place, you can get smoked, and then you give back a month's worth of trading, and it's just shit.
Dude, I completely agree with that, man. I always say too, like, I don't think it's possible to not tilt. I'm tired
Yeah.
of people saying that like they never tilts, that tilting is for people that are not real traders, you're being irresponsible. I think everybody tilts, man. I think doing something like that, having a safeguard in place, like a hard daily loss limit that locks you out, saves you from yourself, is a good way to go about it. And also just, I think as I've gotten better at trading in the more years I've done it, because I've been trading 5 years now, which is crazy to think. I think my tilt looks different than it did 2 years ago. You know, even 1 year ago. I think my tilt used to be just burning the boats, just everything gone. Every account I have dead, multiple resets, like months of work just down the toilet. And now my tilt is more like hitting a big daily loss limit or over trading. Oh shit, what is going on? I'm about to cut this trade.
Let me just post out that in the chat there. Yeah, you can move over to your screen as well, but I did just put that in there in the chat.
What is NQ doing? What the fucker? I just cut that trade. I mean, what was that 1 minute candle? Jesus Christ. Good thing it's just micros. We're down $50. It's not that stressful, luckily. But dude, what was that?
I don't know why it won't let me comment, but it should the link. I can send you the private chat there. You can put that link to that website over there. Just that article.
send it to me. I'll drop it in the
I'll put in the private chat there with us so that you can put it through.
On Discord?
Yeah, no, yeah, on StreamYard. Go check out the private chat.
Okay,
chat.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Dude, this market's pumping up right now, guys. Now, here's the question, James. Do you think this is an opportunity for a better short, or is it just hands off, or is it a long?
Bro, let's have a look here.
Go to your screen.
I don't see it. I mean, it's been respecting the same area over and over again. Maybe something like this, Zach, where we get like a pullback and then maybe something long like that. That's what I would look for.
So you're thinking longs here?
Yeah, potentially. I wouldn't like shorting at this level.
Interesting. Okay. I'm trying one more, guys. I'm short one more time. I might regret it. Also trying to have some fun for Killzone, man. I would just be surprised, guys, if we don't take out the low day. So I'm going to try and position myself into the short with small enough size that it works out. Probably should have just not cut my original entry because pretty much what I did is I'm back in it around. Like it's as if I never got out of the trade. But yeah, I posted that link, James, into the comments, guys. So you can go check that out if you want. Let's see. I see some comments. Zach, do you consider the equal lows made at 68.75 at 10:20 a.m. considered filled, or did we just add more to that low? Let me take a look, Brian. 68.75. Yeah, no, there's no equal lows there. Definitely not. No, those are not equal lows. Yeah, I'll go back to my screen.
Yeah, I just, as
This
I said,
thing's pumping, man.
Yeah, it is. I mean, that's off the lows there. That's literally moved 70 points, bro. I mean, this market's been VIX is above 20 as well, so that's normally where we do get a lot more volatility with that, right? Yeah. Geez, YM's just pumped up also like 200 points. Look at YM, bro.
Jesus.
Yeah, YM's just picked up 200 points.
Guys, I'm not sure now. I'm not sure if there's. I would still lean to long.
Look at
I would still lean for shorts. But
look at my screen here. If I can just show me my screen there, Zach. Look at YM. I was mentioning this as well earlier, but look where we bounced literally directly off of. That blue line is that weekly view app. So start a week view app. And I know, Zach might speak of it like levels and stuff like that. But look how we come back down, and now we literally actually are bouncing off of that weekly view app. Literally to the tick.
Yeah.
What I was also saying, green on the week, the chart, the markets are actually still trading above the weekly open price. Weekly open, okay, on ES it's not, but YM it definitely is. And then NQ is actually also trading kind of at that weekly open price as well, bro. So
interesting. Do you ever see the weekly open as like a support level, like a classic
Definitely.
support or resistance zone? Yeah,
Definitely.
for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. It's also NQ right now is just bouncing against its previous day's low. So let's see if it breaks above the previous day's low.
Yeah, you could see this like the YM looks a little bit more bullish, but you could see this as a potential high low into tomorrow. This could have been a pullback and then a high low into new highs tomorrow, right?
Yeah, off the higher time frame for sure.
If you're looking to swing this, like this could be a really, really nice bar position, something like that, and you're looking to take it up to previous week's highs, like something like that, right?
100%, man. Pretty much any day where the NQ sells a couple percent, like you could usually get a nice buy after that.
I agree. Yeah, because you got good risk reward ratio as well. Like on my swing plays, I will look to hold for long. Like you could go something like this. This is ES. You could have like a 50-point stop and even back up towards the highs. You're getting like 70, 80 points, something like that.
Definitely. Also, so Remy was asking about the liquidity concepts course because you've seen Randy and Austin using the value areas. Yeah, maybe. So listen, bro, maybe you don't want to learn the fair value gap stuff. Just check out the volume profile section of the course, which is, I think it's like the middle to last few chapters. It's all labeled there. So maybe just check out the volume profile stuff and that can help you. I think there were some questions too on YouTube. Let me see. Okay, yeah. Randall said the first 4 liquidity chapters are good to watch with VWAP, so that's his recommendation. Who was the trying to pass an eval today? Who was it again? Was it Remy? Yeah, it was Remy. Yo, Remy, you got to tell us if you took a trade, bro. I hope you didn't take that short. I hope I didn't mess you up.
Doug, what's up, Doug? Mark Ross is chilling in the background. What's up, Tian?
Always lurking, bro. He's always lurking. Come on, show your face, bro. Well, don't show your face. Just say what up.
Yeah, I mean, like some of my swing plays like this, Zach, definitely like you could get like a nice entry. And I'll probably, from a swing trading perspective, like if I'm trading my own personal cash, I could even go stop at the lows. Now that's obviously a massive stop on the ES chart, but I would be looking for that next level higher, right? Where we were on ES back towards these highs up here. So you'll still get over 1.5 to 1 on your money, something like that.
Totally, man. Yeah, totally.
In fact, actually, sometimes those swing plays can be very, very nice because you can actually hold and trail your stop. It's on a wider time frame with a bigger stop.
James, right? You should really take advantage of that on your prop firms, man. Because I feel like with FTMO, yeah, you maybe I have that. Maybe I have one account that I get and it's like for swing trading. That's exactly what I was about to say. You should do that, bro. Because if you have 4, you might as well dedicate 1 to swings. That's a great idea.
It is. And you can also actually on FTMO trade stocks, because I swing trade stocks to my personal cash account as well.
Yeah. Yo, bro, speaking of stocks, I recorded a podcast with Austin that's coming out on Saturday, guys. We talked about stocks because apparently the CME is going to start having stock futures. So you'll be able to trade like Tesla futures, NVIDIA futures. And I was like, I don't know, are these prop firms going to start carrying it? I'm assuming yes, they're going to carry those.
Should, yeah, I mean, I was always giving Austin guilt for that because like the CFDs have had that for years, bro. Where you can trade stock CFDs.
Yeah, totally. So I mean, dude, if they do that, that's going to be sick. I might be interested in trading some Tesla or some NVIDIA or something. And bro, it's going to be 23.5.
Austin's been like my travel agent, bro. He's helping me with places.
Oh, nice. What's he giving you? What's he been
No,
telling you
like
to do?
places to stay in, like Miami and stuff like that.
Dude, are you excited? You've never been to the States, right?
No, I'm very excited, bro. I must say.
What do people in South Africa think of the US, man? Do they like it, or do they call us like colonizers? What's their opinion of the US just generally?
No, they like it, bro. They like it.
Yeah.
Most of the guys that I rub shoulders with, they do a lot of business in the States as well, bro.
Got you. Yeah. It's probably cultural depending on who you're hanging out with too, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, guys. NQ is ripping. All right. I'll go back to my screen. This
I might actually depending on how we close the day, I might actually take a swing on my personal account. We'll have a
bro,
look.
go for it.
You know what's interesting? Wime's almost green on the day now.
That's crazy.
That is, dude. I mean, I was shorting Wime from 650 down to like, you know, maybe even higher, from like 650, 700 down to like 550, and we went all the way back down to in 49 200. So, bro, look at this 50-minute bar on YM. Even this is a 200-point bar.
Yeah, I'm going.
I mean,
back
look
to
at
the
that.
screen. Yeah, that's wild.
Look at that, bro. But again, it's not coming directly off of the. That's why Zach, this is why I always will look at like ESYM and NQs, because I like to short, if I'm short bias, the weaker index, or if I'm buying, I'll look to buy the stronger index. That's why maybe like on a swing play here, we are coming off of that weekly VWAP. I might take the swing play on YM compared to ES, where we are still trading underneath that weekly VWAP.
Dude, gauging relative strength and weakness between the indexes is so helpful. It really is.
It is. I mean, look at the hourly chart. If you're looking at like a swing play, this is an hourly. I'll show you the 50-minute. But if you're looking at an hourly chart, this could easily be another higher low. You know?
No, it definitely can.
also,
I think you should consider it.
Yeah. I mean, you're getting a good price. I probably, yeah.
Bro,
Probably will. I want to just see how we do close. But interestingly enough, now the video is starting to turn a little bit off the lows.
Going a little bit lower? Oh no, go higher. Okay.
Turn off the lows. Yeah, we're bouncing off of them a little bit. But also, interestingly enough, the video actually to start the week was extremely bullish. Like literally Monday into Tuesday and Wednesday, we were up 6%. I mean, that's not,
it's not nothing.
Yeah, but look at this this is also why we've probably been in a range. Look at this, bro. This is shit.
It really is. I mean, this range has been disgusting, man. It's been so brutal.
So, Remy's asking, is it complicated visa-wise to travel to the USA? 100%. I've got my visa appointment on the 5th of March, and it can be super like you have to, like they want like records of like where you've been in the last, 10 years, stuff like that. They want a lot, bro. Like bank accounts to make sure you can, afford to actually come to the States, stuff like that. And then, but I have got a passport now, that Hungarian, that will allow me after this trip to come, 2 days before, get like an ESTA visa, like a e-visa, they call it an ESTA visa, like just 2 days before. But obviously going to the States, I'll get a 10-year visa anyway, so it should be fine. But
so it's easier if you're from Hungary than South Africa.
Yeah, because Hungary's got a very strong relationship with the States. They like got the 4th strongest passport in the world, bro. They're a very strong country in terms of passports.
Shit, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. But yeah, Tian says we love the USA. Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah.
Let's go.
It depends, obviously, who you chat to. But for me, and I've always loved the States, bro. I've always had there's just so much like to do there. I love obviously watching American sports too.
Yeah, of course.
NFL is my main sport, but yeah. Can't believe Johnny started trading. That's wild, dude.
I gotta highlight that one. That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go shoot my movie. I'm gonna go shoot my movie later.
I'm surprised. I don't know. I've never seen a Johnny Sins day trader movie. He's got to do that, bro.
Oh shit.
Oh man. Man, guys, I don't know. We got 13 minutes left. Not much has happened. I did take an L on the short idea. It's all good. 1 micro, nothing crazy. We're up
But I
on
mean,
all
look,
the other
look
accounts.
at that. Even on that pullback, bro, that's like, it's not really, like it hasn't even touched VWAP yet.
No.
Yeah, it is. I think the best plays today, personally, I don't know about you, Zach, but like, I think like the easy, like low-hanging fruit was this pullback over here after that massive shove down. You could have got short at this level here and trade back towards the lows.
Yep.
That was probably the easiest play of the day. I would say like something where you're shorting in like that, maybe stop
Such
above
a good
VWAP
move.
like that. Yeah, and then you're getting like a quick little short back towards that level like that. So you get confirmation that we're shoving down. Obviously, you would have missed that massive move, but you're getting back at a nice spot. And then you have your stop above the high, above VWAP, and you're getting that move back to the downside like that. That's probably like the lower hanging fruit, easy play of the day.
Totally agree, man. Yeah, no, that was elite. You know, sometimes this is the thing about streaming, bro, because I was thinking about shorting the accounts again and making more on those, but on that move exactly that you're talking about. But it's like when you're streaming so much, I stream like 5 hours a day now, bro, on average. So you just start thinking too much. You know, you go like, oh, I'm already up on the day. 150 people are watching. Let me just chill and just close the day green instead of being like, hey, maybe I should take another trade and not give a shit what people think. Most of the time I'm good and I just do whatever I want. But, you know, that's those are one of the harder things about streaming. I'm sure you could relate to that a little bit.
Yeah. No, 100%. Let's see.
Disagreeable says, after you blow the account, you blow the ...
Blow the back.
Dude, Abby's going to come on stream tomorrow on PFM TV.
Oh, sick.
Abby from the BSC.
Yeah, so I think that was probably the easy money of the day. But I think, yeah, Zach, I think, you know, just maybe if I can speak on my trading this month as well, because I've sized down, obviously, compared to January. This was my Jan. But in terms of this month, like I have another payout now. I remember I told you I have to just wait out the time now to scale up that FTMO account. And then my goal is to get max funded with them before going with any other firms. But I think something that I've done well this month is I was away on the road, so I knew I needed to size down. And then on top of that, just having nothing, no expectations coming into each and every single day, just taking it one day at a time, you know? So
yeah,
I think that's been big for me. And then, then all of a sudden you start stacking the green days together, and it's amazing. Like when you don't feel the urge to trade, like this week that I was off the desk, dude, I literally didn't even like open up my laptop and try and trade off that because I had like very little signal too. But when you don't feel the urge to trade, it's amazing how you can just and this month honestly it feels like I didn't trade, but I'm up $4,000, and that's all in funded accounts. That's no challenge. That's all funded accounts.
Just waiting for your spot, taking it, but not feeling like an impulse or like you have to do it, right? Just waiting for a trade to come to you.
Exactly. Yeah. Dude, and you go live PM Session Daily. What style of play is going on over here? So we're mainly trading VWAP, but obviously the guys are also. So Zach and I stream in the evenings, or evenings for me, but PM Session, and then we have guys live at the open. So let's actually get up. Let me get up ASFX TV and actually show you guys, for those that are watching on socials right now. You can get a free month using the code first, so show them that as well, Zach. But here you got the streams, okay? So the streams that are coming up, the live streams. You got the courses as well. Zach's got his like liquidity concepts course over here as well, and then you get the stream replay. So if you miss it, you get to rewatch the streams too, as well as the Killzone streams as well. So yeah,
man. There's like literally three years worth of streams on there that you can rewatch. Like it's crazy. Yeah. And you have 3 courses. You have
Zach,
3 trading courses.
Sorry, and, just to Martin, you don't like a short off this level better. You're getting it at a better level to short there.
I literally just took another short, as you were saying.
Okay, of course. Hey,
I'm short NQ from 24,989. This will be my last attempt, guys. If this fails, it's all good. We'll be red on Apex for the day. It's no big deal.
Get your stream up. Let's have a look.
So yeah, I'm thinking previous day's low. We're knocking against it. If we can get back below it, I think we're going to be good. We swept out these highs right here. ES as well is inside this 15-minute gap. And I like the reaction so far that happened once we came into that gap. And again, I don't think we just stop here. I just feel like this is a weird higher low. I think we sweep it one more time. And then if it wants to reverse, it reverses. So we're going to try. Not the best trade in the world. My PM session trades have not been the best in February because I just think most of the time we end up into a consolidation. It's been happening a lot. So there's not as much expansion in PM session in the last month or so. That doesn't mean it'll be like that forever. You know, there's ebbs and flows where PM session is really clean. Right now, it's just been a little bit more consolidation prone. So we'll see. I'm in this trade though. I don't use indicators, but I'm also not consistently profitable. VWAP, drop a vid link, good sirs. Here, did we drop the link? I'll drop the link to ASFX TV.
Hey, you got it.
Yeah. That's where you want to go if you want to learn. If you want to learn VWAP especially, there's 2 courses that focus on VWAP. And then you have my course, which focuses on ICT related stuff with volume profile. Here you go, bro. You can get a month free right here.
Yeah, and then bro, it's actually interesting. We used to get some nice moves in the PM session, but I think also what's good in these PM sessions, Zach, is to go over trades from the day, and it's good to like recap as well.
Definitely, yeah. You don't want to feel forced to trade the PM session when you're streaming it because it can be a hit or miss. So it's a good idea to think like, hey, you know what? The trades aren't good. I'm just going to go over my day. We'll do some. I'll answer questions, things like that.
Exactly.
It's really true. Yeah.
Yeah.
PJ says, I got in short initially, then went long to get some back, and he's long again now. All right, we're fading each other. It's all good. Let's see what happens. We only got a few minutes left, though. I'll probably still be in this trade when we get off stream, guys. I'll make sure to update everyone, though, in the BSC chat. Tomorrow's Friday. Yo, so wait, James, are you the only one streaming in the morning tomorrow?
No, I'm streaming with Edgefield tomorrow. The guys are streaming. Okay. Yeah, then I'm gonna be on with you Tuesday next week, and then the rest of the week I'm helping out Randy because obviously Austin Ever going away on the Top One Futures trip, and then from the following week I'll be on with you every day on Killzone. But on Thursday I'll be on with you on Killzone as well.
Okay. So Austin and Ever are going to the Top One Futures trip. Okay, gotcha.
Correct. Yes.
Disagreeable's asking about the settings on the VWAP. I think what you should do, man, you should use the ASFX indicator. Is that free, James? I don't even know.
Yeah, it
VWAP
is.
indicator on Lux Algo. Right? This one? Yeah, look this up, bro. ASFX 8. Oh, wait, that's A2. That's not the one we want, is it? No, that's not the one. What's the name of the indicator, the free indicator that gives the VWAP settings and everything?
It is. The free one is called ASFX Free Automatic VWAPs and Key Levels.
Okay, right here. So type in indicators, bro. Type ASFX Free, and it'll come right up here. Automatic VWAPs. And click that. Then you'll have all the VWAP settings. You'll have the opening range. You'll have everything you need. All right, man. I mean, we only got a couple minutes left. I might just cut this trade and call it a day. What are you thinking, James? You want to head off?
Bro,
you want to say before we head off?
Yeah, I mean, I think before we head off, I think if you're trading well, stay focused. Take it one day at a time. If you're trading poorly, find out what you're doing badly and work on that. I always have a thing where I work on one thing, every single week. For example, if the previous week was I'm jumping into trades too early, I might have a rule where I don't look at trading for the first 50 minutes of the open, because sometimes I do get a little bit too eager. But I think you always have to be focusing on one aspect of your trading, Zach, that you're focusing on. Because obviously there can be like 4 or 5 things, but I think if you try and fix it all at once, you're going to mess it up. Focus on one thing and stay focused on that. And I think here's another little tip: if you are struggling, size down, trade smaller size so you can actually think rationally. Remember that I always have said this, but when you're trading bigger size, you're going to be more emotional. If you're trading a personal cash account and you're risking $100 a trade, now all of a sudden you start risking $500 a trade, you're obviously going to feel a lot more emotional. It's going to be tough to make rational decisions. So size down and fix one thing at a time. That's my thought process on it.
Well said, man. Yeah, I completely agree with that. All right, guys, I guess we'll leave it there. Last Killzone stream of the week. The boys will be live tomorrow on ASFX TV live. Again, if you're new, you want to check it out for free, we dropped the link. You could get a free month with code FIRST. Just click the link in the comments.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I'll be back on Killzone with James on Tuesday. And have a good weekend. If I don't talk to anyone since then. Have a good one, guys. Peace.
Yep. Cheers, guys.